Hey everyone, it's Meager. For those of you wondering why I do not work with Prince Vegeta, I'm going to explain to you everything that has happened and why that will never come to pass. And I'm not sure if you've been on Twitter recently, but a old feud between Lord Frieza, Mark, and Prince Vegeta, JB, recently flared back up again. Long story short of what happened between these two, they had a falling out over a girl. This particular girl being Bulma Bunny. Her name's Elaine. These two had been back and forth about this girl for a while. Like, from what I understand, Mark and Elaine had been flirting with each other for a long time. And Mark felt that he was not good enough for her. So he sent her towards JB. JB and Elaine started dating, and things were great from there. I was, an innocent bystander and all this. I was just happy my friends were happy. And then JB and Elaine broke up. And that's when Elaine and Mark once again started flirting back with each other. And delve a little into the details, I guess. Nudes were sent back and forth between both of them. A few months passed, and JB and Elaine got back together, which was awesome. Proud of them. Happy for them. They've been dating for about 2 months after that. And then, from what I understand, Elaine told JB that Mark and her had been flirting. So, from what I understand, JB attacked Mark about it. The three of them went back and forth, fighting about this for a good 2 weeks or so. And Mark, out of anger or whatever, posted one of Elaine's nudes in a group chat on Skype that had 25 people in it. Of course, I was there. To me and everybody else there, this was random as fuck. Because we had no idea that JB, Mark, and Elaine were even fighting. We had no clue. Then all of a sudden he posts this picture and we're all like, what the fuck, Mark? What is wrong with you? What's going on? What is this? He deleted it immediately, and I tried to stay out of it after that. About a week goes by, and I find out that three of my closest friends are not speaking to each other. So I went to investigate to see what was the problem. I found out they were arguing and hated each other's guts. I tried to talk to JB about it. He kept ignoring me. Elaine talked to me initially, but then she started ignoring me. I still talk to Mark to this day. He's still one of my closest friends. Love him like a brother. Nearly a year goes by, and truth be told, honestly speaking, I have no reason to lie to anybody. Please quote me on this. JB, if you're watching, if I'm wrong, please show me evidence to the contrary. I want all this to stop. I love you all, and I just want all of us to agree to disagree and leave each other the fuck alone. But a year went by, and the only time I'd ever seen Mark retaliate or do anything to you was after you did something to him first. And that's the truth. Even the him posting the Elaine's nude in the that chat that day was out of retaliation after something you two did to him first. Do I condone what Mark did? Fuck no. He's a fucking asshole for what he did. But was he technically wrong in doing so? No, because it was out of retaliation. Both the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah all say if you are doing something in revenge after someone has wronged you, you commit no error. However, it is better for you to forgive. While I do not condone it, technically he wasn't wrong for retaliating. He went too far. Oh, hell yeah. He went way too far. But it was out of retaliation, man. So a year or so goes by, and the only attacks I've ever seen coming from both sides are from JB. Elaine has managed to stay out of this. And for that, I'm so proud of her. Thank you. You're, to my knowledge, you've done nothing wrong. I got to congratulate you for that, for staying out of it. I'm proud of you. But JB took hit after hit towards Mark. From what I understand, Mark was alienated from Geekdom, Quaman, and several other huge DB tubers because JB went and told them everything that Mark did, but managed to omit all the shit that he did. JB, once again, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, but if you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story, man. So today, Geekdom decided to, I guess, retweet some of Mark's tweets from the past, I think. I don't know. I fucking woke up this morning and this shit was back up again. Concerning Surpass Them All and the Fresh Prince with Gold Hair, maybe my memory's, a bit fuzzy about it. And I didn't write those songs. But I distinctly recall being there when they were written. Their Surpass Them All thing, I'm like 100% positive I wrote at least 90% of that song. It was a joint effort between myself, JP, and Mark. All three of us were there. We wrote it together. Prince with the Gold Hair, if memory serves me correctly, I wrote about 60% of that song. I gave JB a rough draft once again while Mark, JB, and I were in a Skype call together. We wrote it together. JB took the rest of it and he passed it on to Geekdom and Quaman, and they finished the song. And a year later or so, it got released to the public. Why I'm upset with that is I feel like my contributions to JB and those two songs in particular, I was just omitted and forgotten. Am I wrong to feel like that's just a huge fuck you to me? And then circling back a little, when I tried to talk to JB before he started ignoring me, he said the reason he was mad at me was because I didn't stop Mark. I did nothing. That's why he's mad at me. Because I didn't stop a grown-ass man from doing some drama bullshit that had nothing to do with me. So now here I am, caught in the crossfire. Sorry, that's my alarm for work when I do have work on these days. I'm actually off today. But I was caught in the crossfire, right in the middle of it, right now, between two of the closest people I've ever been to. Like, I love these two with all of my heart. JB, Mark, I would take a bullet for both of you without hesitation. I love you both. And right now, I'm caught in the middle of between you two's bullshit for wanting to stay out of it. That just doesn't make any sense to me. JB, if you're watching this, please approach me like a man. Stop yelling at me over some shit I didn't do. If you have any evidence about anything I did, I want you to make it public. Please. I've done nothing to you, sir. I've done nothing. Because I want to stay out of it. It's not my problem. It has nothing to do with me. Why would I want to be in there? So please, if you can find it in your heart to have the decency to talk to me like a man, instead of all the underhand bullshit where we're circling around each other and I can't get a word out of you edgewise. I legit want all this shit to stop. I want to get to know your side of the story. I want to start all over and just be friends with you like back in the old days. Is that so much to ask? I don't think it is. JB, please, if you're not going to bother to, try to squash it, at least leave it alone. Because you can't sit there and lie and say you have. That is a bullshit ass lie and you know it. Calm down and act like a man towards this. You are bigger than this, man. Mark, same applies to you. Because you fired back just as much. You are both acting like fucking children, and it needs to stop. I love you both. Elaine, I'm not sure what your contribution to any of this was, but I'm also sorry that you got caught in the crossfire as well. I love you all. Until next time, guys, this has been Gur.